Guys, so it is delivery day here in the Atkins household, and I'm super excited to be making this video because today we're going to be reviewing a full unboxing and reviewing of the new XOP Fly hang-on tree stand, along with the XOP Hydro sticks and everything else that comes along with it. So I just got home from work a little bit ago. Haven't touched these boxes yet, so you all will be seeing everything as I'm seeing it for the very first time. Now, coming from someone who has used XOP products in the past, I primarily ran the XOP X2 sticks along with the XOP Vanish hang-on tree stand. And while this was a great setup for me, it just got really heavy, especially with carrying camera equipment and along with my bow and other accessories that I needed to get into the stand. So, you know, carrying 20 plus pounds in and out of the woods wasn't so practical for me. However, I did run that setup for about 2 years. And personally for me, you know, personal preference, it goes a long way, but I am not necessarily a saddle fan. So using a hang-on was prevalent to exactly what I wanted for a setup for deer season. Now, with that being said, I did a lot of research prior to getting these products ordered from XOP. I'm not affiliated with XOP whatsoever, so everything you all are seeing, you know, it comes straight from me just purchasing this online, just as you all will be. You know, this is all new to me as far as how hang-on tree stands have kind of progressed over time in the mobile hunting standpoint. So we're just going to kind of unbox everything here in front of you all, check everything out, see how it looks, and then we are going to go outside and put it to the test. We're going to put it on the tree and see how it does for a first-time setup. All right, so first up, we're going to start with the XOP Hydro climbing sticks, and it says it comes with a set of 2 aiders. There's 2 separate aiders for each stick, so we're going to kind of just unbox this here and see what we got. Wow. And here they are. Huh. Well, I can already say right offhand, super light. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely smaller than the X2s, which of course we knew that. Of course, got a little manual, setup manual here. Come with some really cool decals there. For anybody that knows me, you know, my truck, the back window of my truck is decorated with stickers, especially with the companies that I like to use their products, so that's pretty neat. And it comes with an instruction manual. Well, of course, you know, we've ran mobile sticks in the past, but if you've never done it before, this is great for you. You'll be able to use this to help you set up for the first time and make sure you're doing it the right way. Okay, so right out of the box, you know, the sticks come just like this, attached with these little buckle straps here. I actually like this design. I've heard some people say that they weren't a huge fan of this, but I actually don't mind it. It's made out of like a rubber material. So on XOP's website, they advertise these sticks as being 14 inches step to step, coming in at 18 ounces or 1.12 pounds. So we're actually gonna check and see about how accurate that is. Starting with the length from step to step. And yeah, right there, we're sitting right at 14 inches. We've got 9 inches on the money for step width, which is pretty good. If you're like me, I wear a size 11.5 shoe, so that's perfect. Not much smaller than the X2s, so not gonna have an issue with that whatsoever. Now, we're gonna go ahead and pull these apart. The little rubber buckle strap here. A little noisy, not gonna lie. However, coming from somebody who ran the X2s, I loved my X2 sticks, but the X2s were also very noisy. So, you know, with that being said, we'll probably, as you hear that there, a pretty nice little ring to that sound. Sounds like wind chimes, right? What we'll probably end up doing is stealth stripping the insides of these sticks here. And probably along the bottom and maybe the sides here too, but I don't really see a whole lot of need in stealth stripping a ton of it. Now, it is going to affect the weight of these sticks as well, but coming from the X2s, these are a huge upgrade as far as, you know, weight is concerned. I will say this, I do really like how these sticks go together. There's a lot of different ways that you can attach this to your pack, you know, to your setup in and out. So I'm a huge fan of that. And now we're gonna kind of jump into what else is in the box here for the hydros. All right, so the next thing we got here is the included 3-step aiders. Now, of course, you know, these are very light as well. Now, with these 3-step aiders that will attach to the sticks, XOP has a weight rating of 300 pounds for this stick setup. So, you know, another good thing to take in mind before you buy this product. Of course, we've got 2 of those included with the hydros. So now, of course, we got the rope attachment here for the sticks. And we're definitely going to check these out with the sticks once we get outside to the tree. So the next thing we're going to check out here is the backpack straps that I bought with the fly stand. These are the upgraded straps that are other than the ones that are already included with the stand. So these are the Gamma TS straps that are made to go with the tree stand. And then also bought 2 of the C3 micro straps as well for the stand. Personally, I like having a strap, you know, other than just the arm steel rope attachment for the stand. However, I'm gonna try both and see which one I like better. So I went ahead and picked up a pack of the C3 micros. We're gonna check those out as well. All right, first impressions of the straps here. They look super comfortable. A huge upgrade from what I had before running on the Vanish hang-on tree stand. You know, a little bit smaller profile, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that. You know, obviously with the Fly, the Superfly, all the new stands that XOP is running nowadays, they are a smaller platform. So you're gonna have a little bit smaller of a backpack strap style attachment, but a little bit of weight to it, a little bit of extra weight. I believe I was running about 25 pounds with the Vanish, the X2s and everything else, including my backpack and stuff. So obviously we have a little bit more weight with these upgraded straps, but this is gonna make a huge difference packing in and out of the woods. I think it's gonna be a lot more comfortable, but of course we're gonna check that out once we get it on the stand. With these C3 micros, of course, we are going to test out both the arm steel rope attachments for the tree stand that come with the Fly, as well as the C3 micros, and see which one I like better. I think my personal preference is going to be tailored more towards the C3 micros, but who knows? We'll see how they do and how they hold up, of course. Now jumping over to the XOP Fly, what I'm most excited about to see, you know, the actual weight rating on the stand. So here we go. Fly, baby, fly. Okay, so the first thing we got here is the included straps, which of course we upgraded to the Gamma TS straps. So we will set these to the side for now, but these are also a great backup option. And here are the arm steel rope attachments for the stand that I was mentioning earlier. We're also going to set those to the side. We have, of course, an included XOP harness. The XOP harness that is included is a very great option. I have a harness of my own that I already own and I've been using for many years and I love it, but of course, it's never a bad idea to have more than one harness. All right, so jumping into the stand here, we've got the seat cushion. This is something that I love about this design though. If you flip your seat up, you've got some mole webbing here and a little pocket that you can put stuff in, which is great. I think that's a super cool addition, something that they've added to the stands. I know that other stand companies are doing this as well, but I just love that they have that included into the seat attachment here. Now, of course, we have our stand mounting bracket. This is what's gonna go onto the tree. And the platform itself. So, wow. Wow. I mean, look at that. You know, I mean, this is as light as it gets for a, you know, in terms of a stand, you know, something that you're going to be able to sit on. You can hybrid hunt out of this as well, but I primarily like to sit while I'm hunting. This is a great thing to have. I mean, that is easily an upgrade from what I was used to before. Okay, so now I got the cushion set up onto the seat here, and you know, I've just kind of leveled it out and adjusted it. Now I will say that there is a lot of really cool features that the stand has that I've actually never seen before in a stand. We're gonna dive into all that, but I will say the size of this platform, I gotta say that this, I don't feel like that this stand is gonna be not enough for me to be able to set in. You know, maybe not an all-day sit, I don't know, you never know. I mean, we're definitely gonna test it out this season, but you know, it's plenty big enough, I think personally, to be able to handle in the tree. From the platform standpoint, we are sitting right at about 25.5 inches long. Looks like right at about 16.25 inches wide. So definitely a little bit tighter of a space. Now, if you're anything like me, you know, I don't need a giant platform. Personally, I know some people need something a little bit wider, especially for you taller guys out there or bigger guys. But for me, I think this is gonna do perfect. But overall, this stand is, you know, extremely lightweight. I mean, you know, holding it with one hand, you know, just holding it with my fingertips there. I mean, we're gonna put this thing on the scale. I mean, it's hard to believe what our hang-ons have come to nowadays. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of a weight test here with the stand and sticks. So we've got our scale here. We're gonna make sure everything's collaborated, flat surface, all good to go. We're gonna start with hydros. Look at that, 1.2. Yep, 6 pounds. Now I'm sure without the seat here, or without this cushion, we're probably, you know, got a couple of ounces of weight there. But I mean, 6 pounds into, oh, look at there, going between 5.8 to 6. My scale's probably not the best, but you all can see there, that is, you know, real world weight testing right there. So super cool to see that. So of course, what we're going to do now is we're going to get everything set up, get the straps on there, get our attachments ready to go. We're going to take everything outside, test it on the tree, and then at the end of it, with the backpack included and everything, like I would be running a full setup, we're going to do a final weight test on everything combined, what my total weight in and out of the woods is going to be. All right guys, so for the purpose of this video, we have the stand here, the fly, and we've got one of the hydro sticks. This will be the very first time that I've ever put it on the tree. So right now we're just gonna test it out, see how it is, see how easy it is to set up. And then, yeah, this is gonna be initial reaction, initial thoughts, any concerns or anything that I may have about this system, but I think we're really gonna like it. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started and start with one of the hydro sticks here. So I've got the first hydro stick here. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the arm steel rope attachment here. Go through the loop. With the aider, I'm gonna bring it to about chest level right now with the button, just for the purpose of this video. So I'm not gonna get up too high. Okay, so now we got it on here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and come down, 1, 2, and we're gonna cinch it. All right, there we go, nice and snug. Pretty good there. That's in there pretty tight. So it looks good. We're gonna get out this 3-step aider, attach it to the feet at the bottom of this stick. Roll these up to cinch it down. All right. So I'm going to throw the stand on our back here and pop it on and see how well we do. All right, so now that we're up here, we're going to go ahead and attach our lineman's belt for safety. Even though we're just a few feet off the ground, we definitely want to make sure that we always remain safe. Okay, now I will say one thing I love about this stand already. You can easily hold this thing with one hand while you get everything situated. Grab our first arm steel rope attachment. All right, so now we are locked in nice and tight. As you can see there, we got a grab on the top cleat, nice grab on the bottom cleat. Everything's tightened up. We're gonna go ahead and pop a seat in there and lift this seat up. And we're in there. So, initial thoughts, first of all, plenty of room. Comfortable seat. This is definitely a huge upgrade here. You know, we're only about, I don't know, 8 foot off the ground right now, but you got plenty of space for your feet. I'm 5'10", about 210, so this is plenty enough for me. I mean, it is more than enough. Don't let anybody ever tell you. As far as flexibility goes, I really don't notice a whole lot. I don't think if you're going to be jumping up and down in the stand, it's really not going to make a huge difference. As far as setting it up goes, you know, I had a couple of little bumps in the road there, but as I get used to it, it's going to be a lot better. Like I said, I'm used to a whole different stand setup. So for you guys out there that are kind of used to saddle hunting and mobile platforms and different things like that, it's probably going to be a little bit of a go-to for you, because you're going to know pretty much right off the bat it's very similar to everything else that's out on the market. But yeah, initial thoughts here. Great stand, lots of space. I mean, the seat's comfortable. I definitely feel like you could get away with all day sits, or pretty daggone close. And as far as standing up goes, still got plenty of room, if not more. You can flip this seat up. A ton of room. You have little mole pocket straps here to hang gear if you decide to hunt while standing. Me personally, I like to shoot while standing, so you know, plenty of space here. And definitely a big XOP fan. Like I said, the Hydro sticks, if you guys don't have them yet, you should definitely check them out. Great investment to be a tool in your arsenal this year during deer season. All right guys, so moment of truth here. 11.2 pounds, and that is the Fly 2 sticks with the rope attachments, aiders, and the C3 micros on here. Now of course we'll have a backpack and everything like that as well, camera equipment, but we're still definitely going to be a lot lighter weight wise going in and out. So of course, huge shout out to XOP. I'm super excited to be using this season. I cannot wait to get it into a tree to do some deer hunting this fall. Wish you all the best of luck this season. Hope everybody kills a giant.